Okay. Should be getting to the end of the game now. Finally entering the engine room I unlocked last time. Caution. Do not lock the pistons or the boilers on. The pressure will become extremely dangerous. Should an event occur, the emergency lights will turn on in all sectors. Supposed to be a map of the engine room. The location of the valve and key are indicated. We're here. I don't know how to do this. I want to go 2 rooms to the left. Or 2 rooms forward or whatnot.
Richard, come over here.
Sure. Yeah, this is piston room. I'm just gonna look at it. Look at the solution, I don't care. Okay. Apparently it is, just wherever, or whatever, so I hope I have the map for this room. Yeah, this is not where I need to be going. I need to be going to the front of the ship.
I finally understand now, Richard.
You have something behind your back.
I realized it the moment I killed William and got hold of the red stone. I had the strongest desire for this power all along. I will become one with this power. The blue stone, even it shall succumb to my powers in this darkness. There is no light here. Not even you or your blue stone will survive.
There's a strong power emanating from the redstone. If only there was a light here. Okay, yeah. So this is, the end of the
You
game.
mustn't leave this alone. Hurry.
Yeah, don't leave it alone, bring light. So now, I have to find the part of the ship. I have to go up to the front of the ship and find the key it was talking about. And then punch it into here. Oh, wow. His ghost is chasing me. Map. It won't open, yeah. I wish he was faster, or I wish he was, like, throwing stuff at me, because this is kind of slow. Yeah, it says I gotta go up to the front of the ship. And I imagine he's chasing me, like, pretty prolifically, yeah. It's about the pace of the old man in the mines. What is that? That's just marking on the wall. This won't open? What do you mean it won't open? And there's not a door here. Maybe I have to go down in this room? Because I went up and there was a section I could have gone down. Nope. I believe I am dead. Okay. Gonna look at it again. It doesn't provide a map, it's all a text-based thing. Okay, it says go as front as you can and take a valve from the floor. Oh, is that it? Oh, he just swung at me. He's doubly swinging at me. Okay, now as I say, after taking the valve from the floor. Go back one room, climb down the staircase, and use it on the valves. So apparently that little dead end that I was just in. That I juked the ghost in. Apparently there's something down here I can use the valve on. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. So from this room, you can enter a door that leads you to a room, or to the room with the piston key. Oh, he's magically attacking me. From here, I can enter a door with the... Was it this, this room over here? Because this door couldn't open. Or maybe it was... Yeah, because it's that big room. It might be one of those little tiny rooms on either side. Nope, won't open. I assume it's one of like the little side rooms. Nope. Oh, yes. I think he's gonna hit me though, right? Well, he certainly tried. Oh, yeah, because I forgot that one room was a dead end. Now it says I can go back to the piston room. Assume he means this door. Or does he mean back to the front where, or does it mean back to the front where I was first getting chased by this dude. Yeah. And yeah, there was the room with... Yeah, right here. Oh, was there not, No, there wasn't. Oh. Yeah, okay, I get how it is, yeah. That room connects to two separate little rooms. This room looks massive, though. Like, this doesn't look like it just tinily connects to this, especially because, like, this is a long rectangular room that I go in through the one far right side corner. This tiny room, the doors are in the back. Oh, actually, no, wait a second, it might work. Yeah, the layout of this room and this room are, no. They're kind of wonky. They're kind of not the way they should be. Bye, Stone. Bye, Stone. Now we've made the purple stone, and we've just fucked the entire universe.
The power to change destiny. Gone.
Kick him.
Forever.
Kick him right in the head. Don't even listen to him. Throw him over.
This place won't last long. Hurry. Run to the front of the ship.
Which front of the ship? Which front of the ship? The tiny room that was locked, or like the actual upstairs? Okay. Okay, this is where the endings dictate. You get an ending if you let the ship blow up. You get an ending if you leave. You get an ending if you save all... If you have all the souls. How do I get out of here? Yeah, if you have all the souls. And one if you've given the mystic all the souls. So I'm only going to get 2 of the 4 endings. I did also save because I don't necessarily want to have to do all that running away from the ghost guy again. I don't know what he means by run to the front of the ship. Does he mean, like, this room up here that wouldn't open, or do I have to get up onto the balcony with the pool? Because the pool, I think, was the back of the ship, right? I didn't have a way to get to the actual proper front of the ship. So I assume he means, like, this room over here. The one that wouldn't open. Yeah, here he is. Or here she is.
This ship's life is coming to an end. Come.
Oh, I just noticed she's the statue at the very beginning of the game.
Soon.
She's the one that I had to move the statue in front of.
You're not supposed to be here. Go home now. everything is over.
Is the boat being taken up to heaven? What? Why is the boat being taken? What the hell? Yeah, so I just got the neutral ending. Yeah, because there's the pathetic ending, the neutral ending, the good ending, and the perfect ending. I'll take the neutral ending. That's fine. It wasn't because I missed the perfect or the good ending or anything like that. It's just I optionally, or I like opted out of saying anything. Yeah. You know, I was going to ask the question earlier as to what happened to my partner at the beginning. Have I just been staring at this clock the whole time? Hey, wake up. Are you listening? Because that was burnt down. It's getting late and there's nothing here. Let's go. Ugh. It's locked. You do not have an item. It's so confusing to actually not be on the ship being accosted by ghosts constantly. Never did anything with this lantern. This lamp never had any action. Don't look so depressed. Your father might just show up one day, right? Oh yeah, and I actually know what happened to him, yeah. Well, let's get out of here. Damn it. This piece of shit won't start. Man, that's very few swears. And you got the tools out of the trunk. Is this gonna be like, I didn't get all the souls in the painting, now a werewolf is gonna... I have several questions. Yeah, it's one of those I didn't get the good ending, therefore it's bad. Okay, that was, certainly an ordeal. I liked that. Oh, and I get a picture of all the people I helped. And the memories and all that. I liked that game, that was nice. I don't know what the hell this was. Yeah, that was a good game, I liked that. It suffered from being on the PlayStation 1, so some things were a little difficult to see, but... I liked that, that was an acceptable game. Not gonna say my life has been improved by playing it or anything, but... I like it, that was fine. I'm also gonna turn it down slightly. This game does have a habit of being a little loud. But yeah, I like it. It looked fine. I'm surprised with how well the ghosts looked. Aw, that's cute. I like that. I still don't really understand the... No, I understand the plot. The plot was self-explanatory. It has a couple holes that weren't filled in properly, but... Yeah, I'll turn it back up. Turn it up halfway. It has a couple holes that weren't filled in properly, but I liked that. That was fine. The models looked nice. The story was, fine, decent. The controls I kind of got used to. I wish some of the puzzles were more self-intelligence. Okay. Only 101 secrets. Wow, I did not get a lot of stuff, huh? I missed quite a bit of stuff. Superior. 5 hours. I wish the puzzles were a bit more self-explanatory. Because some of those puzzles were like, you can't open up locker 4 without opening up lockers 1 and 2, then closing 2, or then opening 3, then closing 2. Or you have to interact with the light bulbs in the hallway. I could go back and yeah, this save was 11 minutes apart. Yeah, I could go back and try to get all the souls, but I'm not 100% channel or anything like that. Yeah, some of the puzzles were a little obtuse. Like, you just have to know to push a button you can't see on the wall, or the lockers. The Morse code one was fine because that was obvious. It gave you the answer on the wall. The piano, there's even the guide says there's no solution to it. You just have to brute force it, which sucks. The drink puzzle. Yeah. The thing is, now that I've done them, all the puzzles that I've actually figured out are kind of fine. I wish getting into the vent to get that one medal was a little bit easier. You didn't have to just climb up onto the smaller one. Like, it makes sense, but there should have been a bit more of a leeway to it. Like, you should have been able to look at the vent while on the step stool in front of the big one, and it would be like, oh, I can climb in here, but I can't reach it, or something like that. Some of the puzzles needed to be a wee bit more self-explanatory. Like, maybe with the twin sisters, have the one girl who was scared. Like, you walk into the one room, she tells you that the rooms are the same, the room's clean. You walk into the other room and she screams at you. The ghost comes out and knocks a chair over. You go back to the other room to figure out what's going on, and the chair's knocked over. That would have been a nice little Q-tip as to how the hell you handle that room. I can see people going into the little girl's room and getting killed without realizing that you're supposed to leave. The crow. I didn't like the crow with that tiny little thing on its back. Any other puzzles suck? Getting chased by the old man with the statue was kind of annoying because I put the plate in the wall, nothing happened. I had to run all the way back to the girl, run all the way back to it, put it in, and then it magically worked. I assumed there was like a time thing. I don't know. Any other puzzles that suck? I didn't like how you had to brute force get the wire cutters from the little girl. That one kind of sucked. I can imagine if you didn't have any of the potions. That'd be a little bit difficult. I wish a lot of the time the light switches weren't right next to the door, because you didn't, like, unless it was like scripted to deal with a ghost or the king there at the end, there was no reason to deal with any of the ghosts. You just walk in, flip a switch, and you're good to go. I wish the ghosts appeared more of the rooms and in like a special sense. Because other than the 3 boss fights, quote unquote, where you just give them their item, only the ghost in the entertainment district had a, like, she was the only that was the only time that she was actually a threat. Well, to be fair, that ghost in general was the only ghost that was really a threat throughout most of the time. Like, the little girl would show up in the rooms, but she was useless, and the king, for the most part, was kind of useless as well. He'd suck you in, but for the most part, he announced when he showed up. I wish, like, oh, you gave the man, or like you played, you did the Morse code incorrectly. Little girl laughs and throws something at you, or the woman or whatever. I could very easily see people missing talking to the guy in the kitchen, like not realizing that he needs you to clear all of his mates. I don't know. I don't know. It could have been a bit more polished, but for a 1999 game, this game's younger than I am, but it's polished, arguably to a better extent than I am. But I liked it. That was a good like 6 hours of enjoyment. I had fun with it. Anyway, enough padding for time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Check out the game. Go and get your own endings. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.